check it out. We're always window watching. I'll call it window watching today. Because we're always in the window watching everybody else. Watching what everybody else is doing. Looking at what everybody else is doing. We're looking in the windows of everybody else's life, when we should be looking in the mirror. Looking in the mirror. Because the Word of God says, don't look in the speck in your brother's eye, but look at the plank in your own eye. How are we going to see the plank in our own eye? By looking in the mirror and making sure I know that I got stuff. How am I going to get that off of my cheek? I'm going to look in the mirror to get that off of my cheek. I'm not going to walk around with stuff on my nose and stuff on my cheek. I got to look in the mirror to make sure I got everything off of me, so that I make sure that I'm clean. The Word of God is our mirror. The Word of God is the book that reads us. It reads us and tells us what we're lacking. And in doing that, you most of the time, you won't even have to look at your brother. And he'll see your life and your consistency. And he'll see your life. And hopefully, it'll make him look at his inconsistency. Your consistency alone can make someone see their own inconsistency. And so the fact of the word is if we're reading our word, applying our word, and living the word out, it will ultimately either draw people to look at themselves, or it will push people away. People will not want to be around you, because when they look at you, they see the reflection of where they're at. See, sometimes we don't have to speak out as loud. What we're thinking in our minds, we don't have to do. We just got to pray, and we got to continue to be consistent in our own walk. And in doing that, it'll show what time it really is. In this season, I want to do less talking to other people and letting them see the things in their own. And I don't want to be window watching. I want to be looking in the mirror and making sure that I'm walking correctly, and making sure that I'm working on the things that God is showing me. And in doing that, it'll be a reflection to other people, and just let God do what God does. Not trying to play God, not trying to look at other people's stuff to make ourselves feel better, but ultimately just working on self and that personal relationship with God, and allowing God to move into others people's. Because I've noticed in my life, people don't want to hear what I got to say. They're more apt to move when they hear God speak to them. And I pray that God's speaking to you today. God bless.